We're red beeping now. Okay, hello, good morning. It's a little after 4. I am going for a morning ride. I'm going out at the break of dawn. Oh yeah, it's really the break of dawn. Michael, good morning. Alright, I guess we'll get started. Hell, there's somebody out walking. That's a trip. Alright. Oh, God. Whew. Steve, good morning. Oh, it's you. Good morning. I wondered who was out walking at 4 in the morning. The cleaning dude is out walking around at 4 in the morning washing cars. All right. The USA team is scoring right now, are they? Whoop whoop. Is that a good thing, I hope? My red light is bouncing off of my shoulders. That's a good thing, I think. Yeah, it's nice and cool out. No cars. Oh Lord, I want to go back to that place you know. Hey man, I'm hearing some weird noises. Is my chain too long? I changed the chain on this bike. I think I may have a problem. We'll know in a minute. I hope it don't fall off. Hell, I'm not in the mood to push a bike. Damn, I should have brought some tools just in case. We'll hope for the best. The last time I said that, I got a flat. Oh. Yeah, I'm hitting a weird noise here. I wonder what that is. I'm on my Prince, good morning. I'm on a Trek mountain bike that I converted to a commuter bike for comfort. I actually took off the front suspension forks and put on a rigid aluminum fork. The forks that came on this bike weighed almost 3 kilos, 2.8 kg. That's just too much. Anyway, when you buy the lowest sale bike, you're going to have to do things. Well, you don't have to do it, but if you want a better ride, you do. It's 3 a.m. What are you doing? What's up? I go ride every morning around 4 in the morning. I try to at least do 10 miles every morning before work. And depending on the heat, and if I stay awake, I try to get another 10 miles at night before I sleep. But I'm pretty regular on my morning 10 miles. You know, before I had my accident, I was at 20 miles every morning. So I'm trying to get my endurance back up. Johnny, be good. What's up? Yeah, I'm trying to get my endurance back up. It's been taking me, what has it been, 10 months now since I broke my femur? And I'm halfway back to covering my distance. But it's taken a while. This has not been a good process. I had been building up my endurance and longevity for so long, and then get it all wiped out. Custom bike is the best way it gets. Yeah, well, every bike that I get, 5 a.m., it's 4 a.m. Every bike that I get is just a platform. I usually spend whatever the bike costs, the same amount on upgrades and modding it for my benefit. So, whatever a bike costs, double that, and that's how it ends up. Because no matter how you order it and get it, once you start really riding it, there'll be all sorts of things you want to change. Good morning, Thammer. I hope it's not windy today. I need to look at the trees. Oh man, it looks a little windy. That's life. I'm having a headwind now, I feel it. Maybe you can get the family to ride with you. Yeah, they do. We have bikes. Everybody has bikes. We ride there the last trip. I'm ready to go now. I have everything ready. Vacation days ready. I can leave at any minute. I'm just trying to get a couple of deals that I've already signed, contracts and business done, trying to get them delivered before I go. Trying to get them shipped and inside the country before I leave. So I'm delaying on purpose for business. Actually, when I get back to the Philippines, we all have bikes. We'll probably load up the truck, head to Mindanao and ride there. Cebu's too sucks to ride in. You got to go to parks and drive to places. The city itself is just too crowded. Man, there's remote parts of Cebu and some parks that aren't bad, but Mindanao near her mother's house is open riding and no traffic and nice. Oh man, I didn't bring my computer. Well, I know the route. I still would like to keep track of how many miles I do. I always forget that damn computer. Yeah, I need a bright, fresh light so nobody runs me over. I keep forgetting, what's it called? Strava. I have like 2 of those little computers that keep track. Now I have my Whoop. It'll tell me I exercise, but it doesn't give you your stats, but it's okay. I was keeping track on Strava just to keep track of my miles that I do, but 50% of the time I forget to get that thing. It's not really a nice day. It's just a morning that's kind of, let's turn it around. You can see there's nothing going on here. It's dead quiet. I'm on a service road headed from my area, which is the last street in Jebel Town, to the first street. I think that this area ahead is called, I don't know if this is Alhambra yet, but it's another area. This is a decent route. Sharon, hello. Anyway, this is a nice little morning route. Usually I see people walking. Nobody walking today. Anyway, there's a park about 3 or 4 miles from here where people get up at daylight. They're already walking. Yeah, there's not really out here to look at. Is it still hot? No, it's like below 80 right now, or right at 80. Yesterday it was 111 during the day. The severe humidity hasn't started yet. That'll start sometime soon. As long as it's not humid, I don't mind. But we do have a month or two of humidity that is freaking deadly. Cop car, yeah, I'm wearing a commuter style. I like it. The scooter thing. Yeah, I got my flashing red light because I don't want to get ran over. The most dangerous thing for every cyclist is vehicles. I think where the most people die on a bicycle is in Florida. People has the highest fatality rate for cyclists. Old people keep running them over. Could get away with a speed bike road once you're back up to 100. I actually, I have a bike like that. I have the Moulton, which is a 22-speed electronic shifting. It's actually a good bike. I rode it yesterday after work. Definitely double the speed of this bike. This bike is casual. It's small wheel, but it's fast. Running, whoop whoop. But her behind, bum bum. All right. But it's nice to get wake and ride. Wake up and get riding. Got to be careful from industrial workers late for work. Yes, that's why I get over in this neighborhoods and kind of stay off the main roads. The U.S. versus Bosnia. Whoop whoop. But most of the people in this area are not industrial workers. This is military area. Yeah, this whole area is Navy. Saudi Navy. Actually, this bike is going fairly well. I don't know how fast I'm going, but it feels good and smooth. Yeah, I don't know, but this bike is pretty smooth. Oh Lord, I wanna go back to that place you know. I just ride bikes. Is it good for climbing hills? Yeah, it's a mountain bike. It's got very low gear, high gears, low, whatever you call it, for climbing. It's no problem. I don't do any hill climbing anyway. These dudes are coming out of a construction house. Anyway. Thousand birds in one tree. There's only one tree back there, and it sounds like 10,000 birds in it. Woohoo! Nice and quiet so far. Cruising down the boulevard. We're rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Oh yeah. Keep them doors rolling. Yeah, this bike rolls pretty good. An HOA meeting in the tree, I think so. There's a whole lot of birds in it. Boom. This dude's building a hell of a house with the weirdest archway. That's strange. That's a lot of weight on top of that house. Jeez Louise. That don't look very smart. Anyway, God bless him. Guy back there had an archway. It looked like it weighed 10 tons. I wouldn't want that above my driveway. Oh yeah, it's going to be a headwind going back. I guarantee I'm going to be suffering. Anyway, we're cutting around. I don't like the way this chain shifts. I'm going to go back to the old chain later today. This chain is sketchy. There's people up and around walking at the park this morning, getting their exercise in, running, walking. A lot of people up at 4 in the morning trying to beat the heat. They're at the parks doing their exercises. They're walking, they're biking. Hell, a lot of people. Wow. The headwind sucks already. Wow. Damn wind. It's pushing me back. 2 pedals forward, 1 pedal back. Whoop, Abdullah?
How are you?
Sudani?
Yeah.
Hey, where's your bike, man?
How are you?
Good.
How are you?
Hella salam. Hella كيف الحال? Where's your bicycle?
Bicycle problem.
Carbon, huh?
Yeah.
What happened? Tire?
Tire problem.
Oh, I haven't seen you in the mornings riding.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, bukra, huh?
Yeah, tomorrow I fix my bicycle.
Huh?
ما هذا ما يعرف يتكلم انجليزي.
What's your name? Hamid. Khalid, Hamid and Abdullah. Okay. Yalla habibs. Ma salama.
Goodbye.
Bye.
دقيقة.
That young guy usually rides his bike every morning. He said he's got a flat, gonna fix it tomorrow. Sun rising. Fix it tomorrow, inshallah. Maybe. God willing. His pop will get him down to the shop to get his tire fixed. He actually needs to take the bike down to the shop. His spokes are out of true. His bike needs work, actually. But you know, kids, a lot of the parents even in the neighborhood I'm at, the parents are kind of, I don't know why, but they just seem to not give a shit about their kids' entertainment. I mean, the little dude rides his bike every morning 3 hours for exercise. He has a flat, and you just let it sit for weeks at a time? Come on. Anyway, it is what it is. It's an easy fix. Parents, I guess, is too busy to give the kid a couple minutes. Yeah, and they're good kids. They're up early, going to the park to walk around, exercise before the heat sets in. What the? Did you hear that? Somebody has a chicken in this neighborhood. That's the first chicken I've heard here. Somebody somewhere has a chicken. You don't hear a chicken that often in Saudi in a neighborhood. What kind of bike does the little fella have? He has one of those, it's a real popular bike here. It's just a single speed. I can't remember the name, but it's just a single speed, nice little bike. It's a real popular bike in Saudi. A lot of the kids have them. Actually, his bike needs to go to a shop and have a lot of, the spokes need to be true and many things. And there's no shop in this city. He has to go to the next city. And that's the issue. He'll take it to some half-ass crap shop here and they'll piss poor patch it. There's no proper bike repair in Jebel. That guy in Jebel Industrial is the only one who's close. Every shop here is a joke. So there's a problem. He needs an upgrade. He does need one. Yeah, but you can't help or do things for kids just randomly. You got to talk to their parents. You can't just be doing things, you know? You can't do that. You got to talk to their parents. Is he in the bike gang club? No, they're just good kids. Get up and exercise every morning. He usually rides like 3 hours in the morning. All right, here we go. Yeah, they'll think you're weird. You got to talk to their parents. You can't just randomly be helping some kid. Somebody think you're a weirdo. Where are you at? We are in the eastern province of Saudi Arabia along the Arabian Gulf. We are in a very small town, Jebel Town. We're actually outside of the town limits. It's to my right a couple miles is the first city of the street. This area right through here is not really incorporated. So it's like a no place between a place. couple miles from you. Whoop, whoop. All right, rock and roll. Here we go. And away we roll. We got a bit of headwind. It's not directly ahead though. It's kind of angled, so that's good. Yeah, I gotta change my chain back to the other chain. That sucks. This chain just doesn't work on this bike. It works, but it's making just a tad bit of a noise, which means something ain't right. It may just need to be decreased. Maybe it's too long. Anyway, I'll do it later. I'm not in the mood to get my hands all greasy. Look at this dude ahead. He's got... he looks like a 1977 porn star. He got them red shorty shorts. Look at this guy up ahead. Welcome to the year 2026, brother. He looked like he fell out of 1977. God help him. Well, they're not short. I guess it's just from a distance they look really short. Oh, just a bumpy area. Whew. Porn stash. Yeah, he did have the porn stash. Did you see it? He had that little big. He had it. He definitely looked like it's from the 70s. Had that 1977 vibe about him. I hate that I have to change the chain. Damn it. I should have learned by now to watch out. This bike has a, I forget the name of it. It's the Q's, 9-speed Q's, which is like a 12-speed, but they disappeared 2 cogs in the middle of the cassette. It's supposed to be rugged, durable for traveling and touring, but it's really picky about chains. Some kind of a link guide chain is recommended. That's what I had. I tried just a regular good chain. It's creating some kind of problem. It's not smooth like it should be. Picky ass thing. No, the ones from the flash shell, I'm not using them on this bike. Those I use on the Brompton. I put that one on the bike, it rides great. I have the other one arriving today. I got a $125 chain for like 15 bucks. Woohoo! The funny is all the dickheads on Reddit. Oh, it's fake, it's fake. No, it's not fake. People you get a good deal and they can't find a bargain. Everybody, oh, it's fake, it ain't this, it ain't that. Yeah, kiss my gonads. I don't care. You don't like it, don't buy it. I bought it. They can't buy it anyway. I bought the last two. Maybe it needs WD-40. WD-40 strips the greases and oil off your chain and causes them to decay early. You actually don't want to use that. It's good for cleaning, not lubricating. WD-40 is more of a cleaner, not a lubricant. Even though they do have a lubricant, which is a wax spray, but you have to read it. But regular WD-40 is a cleaner. Yeah, WD-40 is more of a rust remover thing. It doesn't provide any lubrication per se. It's good to take off stickers. You use to be everything in the house. I mean, WD-40 is a real common product, and it'll clean the grime and grease off your chain, but after that, you have to lube it. I use some dumb, stupid ceramic stuff. Is it good or bad? I don't know. Maybe instead of changing the chain, I think we'll put some ceramic lube on this one and see if it helps. This is a low-end chain on this bike anyway. I only bought it because it was a color. Yeah, WD-40 is a good liquid wrench, rust removal, bolt loosener, and things of that nature. I do have some of that, some kind of synthetic lube. Lube is not going to hurt anything, guaranteed. I tell you what, you don't think it'll hurt anything? You spray a little WD-40 on your pecker and go to the bedroom. You'll end up in the ER and in the courtroom. Put a little WD-40 down there and tell me how it works out. Be like the time Grandpa mixed up his Preparation H with his Ben Gay. He about burned 3 holes in Grandma. Well, we just said WD-40 isn't a lubricant. Liquid wrench for that. Hello, good morning. Yeah, I do I ride every morning about 4 in the morning, at least 10 miles to get my blood flowing. I'm done now. I'm almost home. The time I started at 4 in the morning, I don't know what time it is now. The sun came out. It must be near 5. Maybe later. Hell, I don't know. Morning, sir. I don't know, I left it was dark and now it's kind of light. All right, we're back. Put the bike in the house. Oh, I know Google, but it's just easy to ask. I hear you. Hell, I don't even know. Actually, cooking oil and motor oil are almost the same. You got to be careful. That's why so many people are fat and dying young, because they're actually, most of your oils are actually just motor oil. Here's the bike I'm riding this morning. This is a Trek. It was a mountain bike. I turned it into a city bike. I removed the 3-kilo suspension fork. I bought a super light aluminum. I removed the 2-ton Shimano crankset, and I got this one. I put a Brooks saddle on it, and then I went with a specialized riser bar similar. Then I have a Trek rack. I don't know, I'm going to change the chain back. I went with this chain only because of the color. I wanted a brass chain, a brass coated one, but it sucks. We'll take it off today and go back to the other. Anyway, this is just a bike I bought. This is the cheapest bike, mountain bike Trek offers. It was their hardtail, cheap bike. I bought it and just changed it around to make it a urban bike. The original chain's in here. I just got to put it on. I don't throw them away. I keep chains. And I keep all my chains. I got a bunch of chains. I use them. Woohoo! Morning ride complete. Now let's drink another cup of coffee. They didn't find my bed sheets, but he did give me my pillows back, thank goodness. So, turn the water on. Oh. Whew. Yeah, I got to do my creatine. I should have done it before, but it don't matter. The FX series Treks are commuter bikes. Yeah, the manufacturer gives you a guideline, but it don't mean anything. You buy the bike and see you. Good night, Steve. You do whatever you want with your bike. That's just what manufacturers suggest. It don't mean anything. They're just selling an ideology. But if a bike is your shape and size, make it how you want. It don't matter. Trek is good at naming their bikes. People change bikes into what they want. Yeah, that's what you do. The funny thing is, there's so many. Well, Trek is a common man bike, so they're everywhere. I don't drink any flavor. Mine is zero flavor. Non-flavored creatine. Tastes a little bit like sand. It's like drinking a glass of water that somebody sprinkled some sand in. The AC, they fixed that hole in the roof, thank goodness. All right. I wonder how long I rode. I like cucumber water. I do too sometimes. Yeah, a lot of people do the cucumber water. Actually, cucumber water with lemon is like some great diuretic. It's like the go-to drink. I knew a guy every morning made cucumber water and then squeezed a lemon or a lime in it. That was his daily diet drink. Refresh and diet. You do the watermelon crawl. And you know what? Watermelon, a lot of sugar. Whew. Anyway, that was a good ride. Whew. Let's see what Whoop says I did. It's a dance and a song. There you go. The watermelon dance. I don't think this recorded anything. I don't know if it did or not. It helps detox, does it? Yeah, it's not registering what I'm doing every day. Something's wrong. Why is it not syncing right now? Okay, it said it detected an activity, but it didn't record it yet. Maybe it's still uploading. Activity detected. Yeah, I'm done now. It's pending. So it doesn't know that my activity is over. That's life. You like that phone case or does it suck? It's okay, it works. It needs updates? Maybe. I don't know. I've got 2 bike computers and 2 phones set up, and they're all running a different app and a different software, but they're supposed to all talk to Strava. I actually keep forgetting the bike computer. I keep forgetting it. I have it mounted to 2 bikes and I can put it on other bikes, but I forget. I get going, just it's not really a priority, you know? Not a priority. So I don't remember to do it. I just keep track of it to see how much I'm doing, calories and exercise. I don't know, I just kind of keep an eye on it. The main goal is to make sure I don't have a stroke, to keep an eye on my heart arrhythmia. When I take a shower, it says activity detected. Does it? Hallelujah. We got coffee in hand. When I no, I was just making that coffee right there. My breakfast comes itself. I need to put this chain out so I don't. Here it is. Put this here so I remember to put the old chain back on later. I'm not after work. I think I'll ride this bike tomorrow. I don't see that autistic kid anymore. I'll ride my good old Brompton tomorrow. Or maybe, this is the one that's set up as a road bike. This bike is fast and comfy. I need to ride this more. I don't ride it at all. It just sits here. It kind of sits here like a museum piece. I don't never use it. I should use it more. No, I don't need no e-bike. No more. E-bike, I found it to make me lazy. It was cool to get around, but it just makes you lazy with no exercise. I'm kind of like anti-e-bike now. Maybe someday when I'm 100 years old I could use one, but I really don't much care for them. This bike is awesome. All right. And I use hard leather saddles on all my bikes. I don't need no gushy-ushy saddles. All my bikes have a hard saddle. Is it difficult to ride? No. I'm going to sell that one. I'll sell it next month probably. I have a buyer that probably will take it next month. Oh. Whew. Hallelujah. I'm happy to have completed my ride. 1 hour ride this early morning. Yeah, I do that every morning. I ride about almost every morning. If you sell it, it means you hate riding it. No, I buy and sell bikes. That's why I have so many. I sold 25 bikes last year. I buy and sell bikes as a hobby. That's my hobby. Zubia, what's up? Yeah, my hobby is bikes. But mostly I buy and sell Brompton. People, and they go to Asia. Whoa, that's hot. It's been his hobby for a year, but yeah, I'm deep into it. You know, I grew up riding, and I just stopped for over a decade for no reason. Hell, I was on a bike riding so many miles. Try three-wheel bike, that's for retards. Retards and fat people. Every time I see somebody on a three-wheel bike, the first thing I think about is a retard. A lot of black people in Saudi, people don't even think about that here. They don't really have that designation, you know. Yeah, people don't really talk. It's just not something people talk about. It's not even something that's noticed, to be honest. No, I've been cycling since hell. I've been cycling before most people was born. And people here don't look at no color, don't think about it. It's known, the history, but nobody talks about it. It's just history. History. Oh, history. What are we doing here? I'm thinking I should probably get ready to take my shower for the day. Or for towing a bike trailer. I don't know. I see these people using now the e-bikes for towing the trailer, but the three-wheel bikes, they seem to be all right. I don't know. There's only one three-wheel bike I would have, and you can't find them. They were made in the UK in the 60s and 70s, and they're gone now. You'd have to find an old one and rebuild it, or find one somebody rebuilt, and then they'd want a fortune for it. I don't really see the purpose of a three-wheel bike. You know, half the fun of cycling is going down the road flying and leaning into the turns. When you have three wheels, you won't be leaning into any turn. Yeah, you won't be leaning into nothing. But I'm sure there's reasons. But every time I see somebody on a three-wheeler, they're usually obese, super old, or lazy. All my bikes have lights on them. I keep them in the pack. I don't keep them on the bike. I used to have an older lady who used to deliver newspaper on a three-wheel. There you go. Three wheels don't turn very well. Why do you think Honda? You know, Honda actually discontinued the three-wheel ATV because so many kids got hurt. Three wheels is not a good design. Four wheels is better. If I sell two of my bikes, I think I will buy this one. Here's the bike I want. I don't know why, but I want this. Check that out. That's what I want. You have to have them handmade. This bike has 36-inch tires and wheels. 36er. I like that bike. They'll make it how you want. You pick out your color combo. There's a rumor they went out of business, but I don't know. They make a lot of cool bikes. I wonder if their website is still up. Let's see if they're still around. Somebody told me they went out of business. No, their website's up. Yeah, I'll keep my folding bike, but look at their bikes. See, they'll make it any way you want. I like that one. Where's their gallery? You order these bikes. They're not like off the shelf. At least I don't think they have any off the shelf. Let's see, all-road commuter, ordering. I prefer an all-road. I like this one. This looks sexy. That looks cool right there. Now that's a good looking bike. Made in the UK? I don't know. I think they're somewhere in Eastern Europe. I like that one. You can Periscope app. No, I don't have it. Where are they located at? Let's see where they're at. Home, contact. Where are you located at? Oh, come on. Their website is a pain in the ass. They're in Slovakia. So they're in Slovakia. I like the all-road one. What's their commuter look like? The commuter looks pretty cool. Oh, wait a minute now. That's not bad looking there. Oh, that's badass. That's their, what is this? Let's see, what do their mountain bikes look like? I don't want no heavy fork. I'm done with a mountain bike. Damn fork wears you out, man. I can't handle it. And then they have a road bike. Yeah, I don't need the road style bike either. So their all road is the bike I think I like. Anyway, you order it. How much? 4,200 euros. It's around 4,200 euros. Let's see if I get my other bike sold. Yeah, for a custom made bike, that's actually not bad. It's going to get made to your specs. You pick out your color scheme and what gearing you want on it. Looks super dangerous. Why? They're all the same geometry, just the tires are bigger. The geometry is the same, just have bigger wheels. The bigger the wheel, the safer the bike. Smaller wheel bikes have, even like scooters. Scooters are dangerous because of the tiny wheels. It's easy to have an accident. Whereas a full-size motorcycle is safer because of the wheels. You hit a small pothole on a scooter and you can flip upside down. But if you hit it on a bike with big-size wheels, it's safer. It's inherently safer. Wear helmet and bubble wrap. Hey, they actually have bubble wrap backpacks. Did you see that? I seen there's a backpack where people they can buy and it's like a damn airbag. I seen some Japanese commercial showing bicycle airbag. It may be all right. They do. They have like a backpack crash vest. Anyway, the problem with this bike, it's good, but you got to keep it at one location. If you're going to travel, it'd be a bitch to pack this bike up. We'll see. I'm in no hurry. I have everything I need. I actually already have my favorite bike. What is the back with smaller wheels for? That's when you fold it up, you can push it around. They have a bulletproof backpack. Yeah, you got bulletproof everything. If you're paranoid, you can do anything bulletproof. Some people may need it. What would the initial displaying heart rate and speed on what would entail displaying your heart rate? I have all that on my other bikes. I have it. It's automatic. Even it displays my gears, what gear I'm in, my heart rate, my cadence, my speed. You can spend $35 or $1,000. It's up to you what you want. I have a $35 one and an $800 one. $35 one does everything. You could use OBS to do it. Actually, you can actually do that. It's not that, the more I do, the more it eats data. My main concern is having a regular heartbeat. That's the problem. I just want to make sure I don't have some clogged artery or something coming up. All these apps, the smart ones with the health detector, let you know if you have an issue. Steve's smartwatch detected blood clots and saved his life. So these are not just flashy toys, they can save your life. I was freaking out about a month ago and figured out that my heart rate and all my monitor was being confused by the hair on my wrist. So I keep my hair shaved off right here. I need to shave it again. I shave the hair here. That way I get accurate reading. Man, I was out that day and my heart rate was going crazy. I came home immediately. It freaked me out. Turned out it's just hair on my arm interfering with the damn data. Actually, you can display everything on the phone but not live in a dual view, but then you'd have to upload it later. You can use, they say your health watches aren't that accurate. They aren't. There's a few that are. It depends on the sensor. They're a guideline only. But then again, they're always going to say they're not accurate and use it as a guide because they don't want to get sued. Let's see, how do you do this here? All right. You can actually just on an iPhone, you can display where you're going, and then this window here, you can put any data you want on it, but you can't do it live. This is just normal iPhone app, but it's a video. You can't do a stream it, but you can designate which data you want where. That's part of the iPhone built in. But can't stream it. You can only record a video with that perspective. I'm sure you can stream it. I'm just not going to get into that. Too much headache. The more crap you do, the more problems you have. Dude ought to be here in a minute with breakfast. I'm not really hungry in the mornings, but I eat anyway. I need to watch to see if a bike I've been waiting to go on sale went on sale yet. Nope. The place I buy some bikes from, they're flooded with e-bikes. They can't even get rid of them. Every bike they have, e-bike is on sale, but the bike I want is not on sale. I watch the sales. There's 2 bikes I want. Yeah. All the ones they have on sale. Oh, here's one. I don't need it. Anybody in the area need a bike? Check this out. That's actually a good deal. There you go. If you're in Saudi or the Middle East, they will deliver to you. That's not a bad bike. 20% off on that one. $23.92. What is that? $600. This is a Bike's Bike, it's called. It's like a Brompton clone, but they're damn good bikes. E-bikes are worse for the environment than regular bikes. There's definitely an issue with them. That's a good buy for that bike. I don't need one, but there you go. That's not bad at all. Huh. You know what? I just had an epiphany. I just had an idea. OMG, I just got an epiphany. Look at this. Okay, this bike, what is it? Blah, 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 blah. It's a 6 to 7 speed with a cassette and all the derailleur. It has the black wheels. It's got the wheels. It's got the shifters. It has the rack. So you got the shifter. You got your rack, and you have black wheels. Instead of buying, wait a minute here. So this would be how much? $2,300. Now, if you go over here and you look at just buying the wheels, oh, come on, God bless advertising. Why is this not going in here? My keyboard, did the battery go dead? Huh, keyboard ain't working. What the hell's going on? Oh, it says the battery's dead. Son of a beeswax. I gotta charge the battery. Damn battery went dead on the keyboard. I forgot to charge it. Yeah, come in. Tina, what's up? The problem, this keyboard is an antique, and I have to use this old school one to charge it. What's this called? Micro or mini? This old style charger. It's kind of a bitch. I really don't like it. Okay, he just broke my breakfast. Ah. Micro, is that what it's called? It's the only device I have that needs that stupid charger. It's a keyboard I bought a long time ago, but it's really handy. Breakfast. Eggs and beef patties. Carnivore. What's up? I eat the carnivore pretty much exclusively. I 99% of the time eat carnivore. Very seldom do I have something else, but occasionally I do. I love milks and cookies. I can do that. I love it, but I don't do it. You know, a couple months ago, I got, I don't know, an ice cold Almarai milk and a couple packs of Oreo cookies. And I was going to dump my cookies and do a cookies and milk. Yeah, I've been losing a lot of weight. You know, you cannot, once you're carnivore and you switch to regular eating, the actual white stuff in the middle of an Oreo cookie tastes like lard. It's terrible. How much for delivery service? I don't pay anything. It's in my rent. It's included in my rent. My breakfast, lunch, and dinner is included. For dinner, I have grilled chicken. You can order what you want. I have mine set up for eggs and meat. Do you feel hungry between meals? If I do, I will drink a lot of water. Some people here take their lunch with them, but I try to eat just 2 meals a day, breakfast and dinner. I eat dinner at 4:30. I eat breakfast at 5:30 a.m. and I eat dinner at 4:30 p.m. That's my routine. And most of the time for dinner, I have grilled chicken, thighs and breasts. And then I used to eat steaks and meat all the time. However, I don't know what's happened in the world, but you can't get any good meat anymore. The best meat in the world was the Russian beef. They don't use hormones or vitamins. It's natural, but it's gone. I guess they run out. I don't know what happened. Russian beef was so premium and the taste was wonderful. And then, boom, it's gone. I was addicted to Russian beef for almost a year. God, it was good. It was wonderful. I think I'll go check today and see if they got it back yet. Maybe sanctions. Maybe that's what happened. I'm not sure what happened, but it was so good. They actually have the best quality beef than any place on the planet. But due to the sanction shit, they don't advertise it. People don't know. I get confused about the whole world sometimes. I don't really understand. I think a lot of it's really big bullshit. I actually am weird. I hate Ukraine. I would rather support Russia. Forget Ukraine. Ukraine's just a damn neighborhood of Russia anyway. I'm not into the whole all that nonsense political crap. I hate it. Ralph Nunbus. Yeah, I'm not into it at all. I think it's all crazy. I think a lot of the times we're being sold bullshit. I've been getting Bella and Edmonds no junk, but very expensive. Yeah, that's the problem. Shrimp and garlic is really nice. I do that on Saturday. I go to the fish market when it's shrimp season and buy the shrimp. I haven't checked lately to see if it's still in season. Have you guys ever thought about something? First of all, I'm a red blooded Tennessee Bible bouncing Republican background DNA person. However, lately I am having a lot of weird comparison thoughts that I don't really understand. If you look at China lately, their infrastructure, their buildings, and their society versus a major city in America, well, it looks like a shithole. But this old communist China, their cities look wonderful. Are we sacrificing a lot of things to live in a shithole? Sometimes I wonder, really. America's a shithole nowadays. Not all, but most of it's a shithole. Full of drugs, homeless, whores, and bullshit. Homos on every corner screaming about the love of sucking a pecker. You know, what the hell? But you look at China, they got bullet trains, first class, everything being delivered by the drone, everything is happening instantly, blah, you know? I kind of confused about the whole thing. If it's so bad, how come they're looking like they're living so well? I think the whole pointing the finger is from the Cold War days. I think the modern world's doing pretty good. Why do they want us to hate everybody else's way of life when it doesn't look that bad? Have you seen the people and anybody going to Russia? It's beautiful. It's clean. The buildings are nice. They have modern everything. The more I travel around the world, the more I'm saying that America's run down. We're screwed. Our country's run down, become a shithole.
The U.S. and Europe did so much negative propaganda about China. Now it's obvious Asia's quite far ahead. Yes, it really is. There's only one Asian country that's a shithole, and that's the Philippines. And that's just due to corruption. But the other countries are all doing great. We are sacrificing a lot for a few greedy rich white people. Man, I'm kind of thinking that way, to be honest. I'm kind of losing my grips on the foundation of Bible Belt Republican love of this state and that. I don't know. It's not working out too well. When I watch videos around America, Thailand is infrastructure first class. I hate everybody equally. Well, that's true. I have that one. Every person I know who loves Sharia law lives in the United States. Do you know anything about it? Sharia law, that has nothing. That's a religious thing. That's don't get caught up in the public media. That means nothing. That's just like the Christian whatever you follow. It means nothing. Sharia laws are just these are the commandments inside of Islam. Just like the Bible has 10 commandments and the way you follow things, the laws. That has nothing to do with anything in any society and doesn't mean anything to us or you unless you're a Muslim. Don't get caught up in the whole media bullshit. The only people trying to say that they want to be different and have a different law is the people, mostly uneducated, inbred Pakistanis that are in the UK. The rest of the world don't think that way. Actually, in the Gulf countries, more people they're more liberal here than any place in America. The tolerance is way above the scale of the others. So don't get caught up in that nonsense. That's all BS. They're trying to put your state laws and courts and say it, oh, they're trying to take it over with Sharia. No, they're not. If you're a Christian and you're a Bible bouncer, they tell you you're not allowed to drink alcohol. You're not allowed to have sex until you get married. You should only marry someone your mother introduced. These are all the same things that Christianity has followed for 500 years. I don't know how they put Islam up there and say, oh, look at that Sharia law. What about the way you lived as a right-wing Christian? You've been living the same way. Got to be careful how the propaganda words things and switches it around. What they do is the cases that are the ones that are worst are actually it's just the inbred Pakistanis who marry their sisters and cousins. And those are in the UK, and the UK started this nonsense. They're grooming you. The other parts of Islam are nothing. Just like terrorism and Islamic fear. That's a select few people that they put the media on. I don't know why they want you to be afraid. Come to the Gulf countries. Go anywhere. You won't find any problems. It's weird. They put the back... Imagine 1 billion people and you find 10,000 are assholes and you point at those other billion and say, you're assholes too. The problem, you get these hardcore extremists from any group that get on there. I would leave America today if I could. You can do anything you want. It's up to you. I ain't saying America leave it. I'm just saying I love America, but I just happen to work abroad and I'm married internationally. But I ain't saying it's that bad, but I'm saying a lot of it's BS. Yeah, a lot of it ain't. It's all nonsense. It's all nonsense. Not true. It's not that easy. It is. You just got to put your brain to it. You can do anything you want. You can go anywhere you want. You got to figure it out. You can figure it out. There's people that barely got out of college and barely got out of high school, living all over the planet as digital nomads, doing every job you can imagine. People figure it out every day. You had to figure it out, that's all. I can't guide you. I don't know. My time was different than your time today, but you can figure it out. You just got to hustle. You got to put your mind to the task and focus. You may have to do something you don't want to do for 6 months to save up the money to go for this life. So you got to think about it. All right, let's go in here. I want to eat one bite of beef and give it to the cats. 2 bites. 1 minute. I yelled, kitty, kitty, and the cat says, huh, huh, I'm coming, I'm coming. I was yelling kitty, and I could hear him in the distance going, ma, 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 I'm coming, wait, wait. They were running late today for their food, but they started yelling back, we're coming, we're coming. That was cool. Anyway, what's up? Okay, what am I doing right now? I guess I should get ready. The whole pack came running. They came running and they were squealing, letting me know they were coming. It was actually pretty cool. I yelled and they yelled back, hey, we're coming, we're coming. Okay, my epiphany was this. I was looking at that bike that's on sale. And then I was thinking, if you buy the gearing, the shifters, the wheels, and all that, it'll cost more than that bike. It may be worth buying that bike for the parts. I could be wrong. But that bike is cheaper than the parts to make your bike. That's actually interesting. I didn't even think about that. Huh. It's cheaper to buy this bike than to buy the parts to make your bike this way. I ain't doing it though. I'm done with bikes for now. I'm just gonna ride it and enjoy now. I ain't gonna play around anymore. I'm tired of them. I got tired of waiting. The shipping logistics, I can't handle it no more. Drives me crazy. I'm done. The logistics, shipping, customs duties, all the nonsense, I've had enough. So I'm stopping. I can't take it no more. Yeah, I'm done. I've had enough. They beat me. I can't take it no more. They beat me finally. I just can't take the headache anymore. It's time consuming. The expenses, it actually gets managed, but the whole nonsense of it all is just bullshit. I mean, I'm always waiting on stuff that takes forever. What am I waiting on now? Let's see. I have, but if you look at what I'm buying, it's really not expensive. I'll show you. Actually, I'm buying stuff that's not that expensive. Like this little strap is only $5. This part here is $11. This one's $20. It's just cheap stuff, but it takes forever. Like, where is this at? Delivery information has been updated. It was in Riyadh
yesterday. Let's see what happened here. I ordered it on the 28th of June. And look at this. All this tracking crap. It was in Riyadh by July 1. And then after that, I don't know. Today's July 2. It said it's supposed to be here today or tomorrow. We don't know. Yeah, it does add up. Let's see, what does this one say? So I got one thing coming. A strap that I don't give a shit about will arrive today or tomorrow. This is what I was hoping to get today, but it's not happening. Oh, hell. Collected by the created, being prepared. Your package, the seller has shipped your package. Your package went to the carrier. Package received at the sorting center of the origin. Package left the sorting center of the origin. What the hell's all that? It's not here. I actually have a shopping cart full of stuff that I was going to buy, and then I just kind of never bought it. There's a bunch of parts I was going to buy for about $80, but then I decided I'm tired of it, so I never did push the button. I have 6 items I need, but I just don't want to go through all the bullshit. Too much trouble. Just too much headache. Everything comes from China. You can't buy from any other country. You can buy from Amazon, but you pay too much. Amazon's expensive as hell. All this is from China. All the parts are made in China. This is coming from the factories that make the parts for the big stores. Everything good comes from China. They come by flight. If it was by boat, it'd be 2-3 months. There's something I want to buy on Amazon, but I'm waiting for the price to fall down. Damn, my keyboard. I can't type. Battery's dead. It was a joke. Oh. What do I have in my cart? Oh, it's telling me about things that have dropped. Okay, what dropped? These dropped. They didn't drop much. This live on bike torque wrench. I don't need that anymore. This 350 light. What's happening here? Did this drop? Oh, that's not what I wanted. What's the price now? It's too much. You have to buy a light and the mount to make it work. That's way too expensive. I wait for the prices to drop. I put them in the cart and then delete them, and then the price will go back and forth. Where is that basket that you... Where is it, the stuff that you looked at? My list. Do I have a list? Oh, I have a list. I didn't even know I have a list. Oh, I don't need this stuff. This list is old. I don't need none of this crap. I need to delete my list. This is an old list. I don't need it. I don't need that list. All right, we emptied that list. That's an old list. You do the same thing. A lot of products are made in Latin America. Some are.
but the logistics makes them unreasonable. These were things that I'm watching, but they're not around. How much is this nowadays? Look at this. It's $700. I picked it up for $300 something the other day. I bought that on a flash sale. I wait for a look. That saddle I got is now $1,000. I only paid like $300. I'm always watching the flash sale. I'm waiting for this to go on sale, but it's not yet. I need this to go on sale. I always find it at half or way less price. I just keep it here and watch it. I watch the flash sale. I let it sit there for months at a time, and if it pops up at super discount, I click on it. Don't you do that? Just put stuff in the cart and let it set for a few days and delete it. And then it'll pop up when it's on super sale later. When it comes back on sale, that's when I buy it. I just wait. I'm not in a hurry for anything. You can save 70% if you're patient. Really. You buy too much on Amazon? I do, but I'm actually slow about it. You know? I'm a real slow buyer. If you need to sell something urgently to me, you may have a problem. I'm not a quick buyer. I will tell you completely different price on a different device at a different location. You can. I've learned that anything from Germany is terrible. Can't buy from Germany. Amazon, when they ship from their German warehouse, you will never get the stuff. You can use a site called Camel to track prices. I've heard about that price tracking, but I haven't done that yet. I may have to check that out. I need to do that. I hear that's a good deal. I've seen a few people using the price tracking apps. Even for AliExpress, there's an app that tracks the pricing. But every time I've tried something similar, I get barraged with shit that I don't want. If you could see the amount of ads I get every day, you would have a stroke. Let's see what I got now. I'll show you. Where do I look that up at? I may have deleted them all yesterday. Do it right now before you forget. I don't want to do it yet because I don't like all the ads that come with it. Let me show you. You'll be tripping on what I get. I actually... Here's the problem right here. Look at these messages. I don't even open them. All these messages from these sellers about a deal, this deal, that deal. I don't give a shit about that. It takes me hours every week just to delete all this shit. And you can't stop it. They constantly are messaging you about bullshit. I don't care. I get tired of it. Temu's the worst. I deleted Temu off of my phone because they kept harassing me. This one, it just comes in my messages, but it doesn't pop up every second. There we go. They wear you out with the messages, man. It's an inbox for their internal inbox. You can't block it. It's part of their internal deal. Let's see what Temu is harassing me. Where's the messages for Temu? I don't even know where those messages are anymore. I think I may have gotten rid of theirs. Notifications, let's see. I don't want to touch anything. I've got them all blocked. I don't want to open up that can of worms. Temu does not have customer for additional fees. No, I don't want none of that. I'll leave that alone. I don't want to accidentally turn it on. You turn it on, it'll never stop. You know what? If you turn anything on or click on anything, you will get 10,900 messages per day. It's annoying as hell. I changed the location notifications, but it turns itself back on when you click on something. They all do it. Just like Facebook, if you're scrolling through a video, or YouTube, it'll actually automatically follow those people. The other day I went on YouTube or Facebook and I was following 30 people. I didn't even know who they are. I was scrolling on videos and I guess I clicked something. Anyway, if you scroll on a video, then it starts recommending those people every second. They're all the same way. It's all automated to harass you. I don't buy. When I'm harassed, I delete you and block you. I don't buy at all. I was very popular in their selling. He runs the phone battery down. I don't worry about that. I just don't like the constant harassment. It's like too much. Whenever I get harassed, I delete all of the app and I delete my shopping cart and I don't go to the app for a month. If you harass me, I stop. I immediately stop. It doesn't take much either. A little bit of harassment and I'm out of there. Can I tell y'all something? I want to show you somebody. Don't be this guy. This dude bought a new bike. I'm not really sure why, but check his clothes out. He bought a new bike. Then he decided he's going to go ahead and buy shirts, pants, and a hat to match his bike. Don't do that shit. That's ridiculous. What a dweeb. But he bought all his clothes to match the bike. What a dweeb. Yeah, don't do that. It's actually ridiculous. And I'm never going to buy this kind of clothes just because she's wearing them. Who thinks of this marketing? I ain't buying none of that shit. Look at the ads that I get. I have never colored my hair. I don't think I have ever. What is Hair Rocks? What even is Hair Rocks? I'm not going to click on it. They'll send it to me forever. What the hell is Hair Rocks? I do like this monkey dude. He's kind of cool. Some of his videos. 1, 2, 3, 5 people on a bicycle. Woohoo! Somebody got 3,100 members. Well, okay, great. I'm not going to buy shoes. Big sale. Who's having a sale? YKK. That guy's in Cebu. Would you buy a woman's bicycle uniform? Yeah, I'm not going to. I don't like cycling clothes. It's like wearing a plastic bag. Damn, this girl has a nice bike. What brand is that? Looks like a Surly. Thailand people ride the hell out of bikes. Thailand is popular biking. Oh, they're traveling. Oh, they got all their bikes in their bags. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all headed on a trip. I wonder where they're going. That's cool. Man, there's so many people traveling around the world. I don't understand. In America, I don't see people traveling. Throughout Asia and Europe, they're going to India. No, they're going to Bangkok to New Delhi. Oh, that'll suck. I wouldn't do that for free. That group of people's headed to New Delhi. No, I'll pass. Thailand people travel a lot. These people are in the Philippines traveling. That's nice. You got to have legs built like, if you're going to ride around the Philippines, you got to be strong. Look at how steep the roads. Man, there's a road like that near my house in Cebu. I about had a stroke getting up it. It's so hard. I can't believe that whole Thai group is headed over to India. Anyway, look at this dude. I'm going to get into biking and I'm going to buy them silly clothes. What do you think about me? Here I am. Bro, it just don't fit you, man. He got him a little commuter bike, and then he dressed up like the Michelin Man. He thinks he's cool. That's all that matters, I guess. A roly-poly got a bicycle. What bike did he actually get? Some kind of a Trek. Well, he's not stupid. He's got a good saddle. He upgraded his hubs. Pedals suck. It's a low-end type bike. Oh, did you see? This is the dude that killed that girl in Thailand. They're going to kill him. No good ending for this guy. No, this guy's going to end up with a death penalty. Did you see that? He killed that little girl in Thailand. He took her to a hotel and then killed her. They're going to hang his ass. I think he's an Australian dude. He'll end up dead. He won't be alive for long. He took a 16 or 17-year-old girl to his room and killed her, strangled her. He said, oh, it was a fight. It ain't a fight, big old dude. It's very sad. This dude is a pedophile. Murderer, pedophile. Did he rape her? I don't know. They just said he killed her. I don't know what he did. He said it was over 500 baht, which is $10. Come on, give me a break. You killed some little girl you were going to screw for $10? Anyway, he's a weirdo. He'll be dead soon. He won't last in prison. There he is. 2 more bodies found in a suitcase. What? Oh, this dude may have been a serial killer. What the hell? They found 2 more bodies. Oh, this dude's a serial killer. What the hell? Revelation. Details of 2 other Thailand suitcase murders amid Simon. Oh my God, this dude may be a killer. He may end up being a serial killer. They found 2 more bodies. Whoa. Yeah, he's killed more than one person. Oh man. Serial killer. I'll be damned. I'm curious how that'll develop. Oh, Grandpa was grandchild biking it. I can't believe that dude's actually going to end up being a serial killer. I didn't know Australia had them weirdos. I thought they were only in America. Apparently everybody has serial killers. Pre-order. I don't want no e-bike. Here's a dude. How old are you, bro? Good old one up. Early 90s model. Well, that is a cool bike. Nothing wrong with that one. Here's some of them goofball bastards that buy these bikes and do this. Lucky to be alive. What a goofy. Goofballs. YKK is a bike shop near my house in Cebu. I like their shop. They got nice stuff. This is, I grew up with these people. They adopted this girl, I think from China, like 20 years or 17, 18 years ago. She ended up growing up. She's a Tennessee Chinese girl. That's a good story, actually. Oh, there's a cool bike. What is this? Looks like an old Raleigh. Alleged illegal Chinese arrivals to Australia spent hours out before being found. Well, I really don't care about that. There's a friend of mine, Charlie. He's an avid bike rider. Good guy. Did you do a by himself, or is he a member of a gang? Who knows? At least just an old weirdo pedophile serial killer. Australia, do they even have gangs? That bike's mildly interesting. Oh, did you see the video of this dumbass? This lady is like a retard. A Somali retard. Her interview is a joke. Have you seen that one, Sharon? Her interview, I about peed my pants. I was laughing so much. What a moron. What a retard. What is this device? What does that do? A damper? What? Huh, interesting. Oh, there's what we need. Clearwater, out pedaling in Florida. That looks nice, actually. Clearwater's nice. Turn. I'm seeing these four-wheel bikes getting popular. You know, they built the. Are you having some Arabian white coffee lately? Sometimes I do. Here he is. The regular visitors of filthy condo. Speedy new details emerged. Aussie truckie accused of murdering Thai teen. What do you mean accused? You got a video of him putting her in a suitcase and dumping her. What is this accused shit? He did it. They act like he's accused. They ain't accused. He's guilty. This guy's a super athlete in Thailand. He's always biking, running. He's really into it. Aluminum chainring bolts. I broke 3 of them damn things. They're terrible. Old saddles. I don't really understand this. I don't watch sports. Investigator is asking if a flight attendant knew about drugs. Well, I don't care about that. Most of the things in my feed I don't really care about, but a lot I do. There's a husband and wife team somewhere in Europe cycling. Dooms has a cool thing. Old bike. This old dude's very active. What the hell is this about? I feel sorry for people who never tasted the chicken that this thing could make. Actually, a lot of people. You remember that, Sharon? How many people fried chicken in that? It would make the chicken crispy. That would really make chicken taste good, actually. I guess they don't use it anymore. Does anybody have this anymore? You could fry chicken and pork chops. This was like the fryer of the day. I think they're all gone. You can buy them on Amazon. Really? I don't think they're that healthy. I remember chicken would come out of there with a quart of oil in it. That chicken would be so heavy with oil. They weren't healthy. People would cook pork chops in them to get them brown, but it was a greasy situation. People died in Kentucky from a flood? Huh. Search electric skillet? I don't want to. Then they'll send me ads about them every day. If anything you search, they will wear you out till you can't take it anymore. Yeah, any search you do immediately goes into that marketing crap, and it'll never end. It'll be 6 months to a year before they stop. It's so terrible. Really, they don't stop. Oh, he's got a cool bike. This guy never smiles. He's an avid poster, but he never smiles. He always looks angry. He rides the hell out of his bike. I like that bike he's got. This dude ain't smiled in a year. He's in Bangkok riding. If your bike looks like this, you're gross. Mafia man. Hey, don't smile. He rides the hell out of the bike. Every day he rides. He's retired, I think. Bunch of ICE people were arrested across Washington. That's not my business. If you're illegal, you're illegal. I don't want to hear about it. If you crooked teeth, then it's actually difficult to smile. I hear you. I'm missing two big teeth in the front, but I have a good excuse. Mine were knocked out in a motorcycle accident. Yeah, my teeth were knocked out. Handlebar went right through the front, right there. I still never went to get my implants. Randy, can somebody carry a folding bike and walk with the same distance like a bag? Yeah, you can. It's easy. You can need to get a 16-inch Brompton, though. The bigger ones are too hard to carry. Actually, a friend of mine in Bahrain, he's got some Bromptons. He bought it when he was in London. A lot of people have these 16-inch folding bikes and travel and tour and run around on them. I think it's the best bike that you can buy for convenience and travel. Nothing beats a Brompton. 16-inch Brompton. The G-line sucks. You were talking crap, someone beat you up? No. I actually had a motorcycle accident. I think it broke my face, too. I had an x-ray, and I figured I had a crack from here to here that's healed up. I didn't go to the hospital. I probably should have went to the hospital. About 2 years ago, when I was getting measured for the implant thing, they found that I had a crack from here down to here. I think when I had that accident, my face was cracked and I didn't even know it. It's all healed, but I got beat up. Cracked my face and my teeth. Yeah, the doctor asked, when did that happen? I said, man, I don't know. I guess when I had that accident. Smallest folding is easy to carry. Yeah, it's just better trifold carrying. I have a scar from here to here inside where the bone was cracked and grew back together. Wear a full face helmet. Oh, that was way back when. Remember, I used to race motocross. Ain't no telling how many times I got hurt. Hell, I broke this hand, God, 5 times. I broke all of this numerous times. I can't believe I don't have arthritis or pain. Hell, I broke this at least 5 times. I thought I would be old and really full of pain because I've had a lot of hardcore accidents and hardcore high-speed crashes. Missing a bird on your shoulder to being a pirate. I've had hardcore crashes. Really, hardcore. I've been brought back to life 2 or 3 times. Hell, I've been med back by a helicopter. Actually, when I look back at all the shit, it's amazing I've made it through life. It's amazing I'm still in one piece. And I'm on the downside of healing from the broken femur. I can't handle no more. I've had enough. I can't handle no more damage. This last one was major. That's the end of my... I can't handle it. I'm over it. I can't handle it. My dad, he's fine. He lives in a military retirement home, VA home in Florida. He has full 24-hour care. They feed him, and he hangs out with a bunch of people. He's not mentally competent anymore. He can't remember a conversation 5 minutes from the next. Cats have 9 lives. I guess you follow suit. Maybe. I don't know. I've made it through a lot of shit. Hell, I remember I've been sunk a boat out to sea, swam to shore. Yeah, my dad's in the U.S., in Florida, at a VA center in Palm Beach. I've had so much shit happen in my life. I've been shot at, blown up, sunk a boat around sharks, swam to shore. You know, Dad is stuck in that repetitive mode. You call him, you talk to him, you call back the next day, all the same questions. You don't remind him, you just answer them again. The worst thing you can do when somebody's old is remind them they forgot. Just re-answer it, don't hurt you. Somebody got old and they're missing their mind, don't worry about it. They ask the same question, answer the same question. Reminding somebody they forgot something when they don't remember it, that ain't going to help nobody. Yeah, when somebody asks the same thing, just answer it. It ain't going to hurt you. A lot of people don't understand that. They become assholes. I tripped and dropped my gun. Oh, that was terrible. Left my weapon in the damn, had to wait for daylight to find it. Whew, that was real bad. Well, I'm just hanging out. It's only 6:20. I got about an hour before I even need to leave. He doesn't know, so it's okay. That's true. I talked to him a couple of days ago. When my sister goes there, she does a video call with me. But his whole memory and all his problems because of sugar and diet. He's addicted to sugar. That ate his brain up. Sugar has ate his brain away. People don't understand how bad sugar is. Sugar is deadly. My daughter from a car crash, yeah, hers was minor. Just hurt her pride more than anything. We only live once. This is true. Oh, this whole Australian dude, it's going to turn out he's a serial killer. Yeah, Iraq sucks. This dude's going to end up being a serial killer. Watch and see. The dude is going to be a serial killer. That's crazy, isn't it? I wonder how many girls he's killed. I used to have sugar orgy. The orange flavor Bolt candy was favorite. Stay away from sugar. Out of the loop. This Australian dude, he got this girl. She was 15 or 16. Took her to a hotel and then murdered her in Bangkok. He was paying some girl to have. He basically a pedophile. Where you look, it's just stuff that comes through on this. This is just ads. I don't know why it comes up on here. It just comes up on my Facebook feeds. Where's it at? Here you go. Sydney News. I don't know why it comes up on my feed. Now they figured out that he may have killed 2 girls earlier. This is the dude that killed that girl, and now he's looking like he's going to end up being a serial killer. Some dude, an Australian dude, look, they found somebody in Chanbury, they found somebody in Rayong, and he killed somebody in Pattaya. He's going to end up being a serial killer. There he is. Oh yeah, there's who he killed last week, or a few days ago he killed this girl. Here he is. They got him going into the room with her, coming out with her body in a suitcase. Then they got video of him dumping the body. It's totally, everything's on video. They're saying accused. I mean accused. 100% dude killed this girl. And then he paid the maids to come and clean up the death. Yeah, they're definitely going to sentence him to death. Thailand won't put up with it, Double J. They'll kill him. If he doesn't get killed in prison. If he makes it to the death penalty, that'll be a miracle. I think they'll kill him in prison. Thai prisons are notoriously evil. Maybe he was set up. Yeah, right. I don't think so. Thai prisons are like no joke. He won't make it out of there alive ever. So I just get this feed on Facebook. Mostly because I follow, what do you call it? Biking groups. Normal, your shoulders will go permanently crooked. Is it normal? I probably should. If I were writer's foreign license sparks confusion. What? I don't care about that. I have Philippine license, so I don't have trouble. Let's see, Vancouver, the President Marcos. Good luck with that. Track cycling. I can't do that. I'm too fat. There it is again. Every 10th or 20th newsfeed is about this dude. Yeah, he's in a big, they ain't never. I wonder how long it takes to get the death penalty in Thailand. When will they kill him? Will he wait years in prison, or will they do it in a few months? Is it hard to get a Philippine license? Fuck. It's so hard. It's the hardest thing to get in the world. It's worse than a California driver's license. It's hell to get one. It's a lot of work, to be honest. They're hardcore on getting a license. It sucks. Unnecessary nonsense you go through to get a driver's license. America won the soccer match. Whoop, whoop. He'll go to Australian prison. No, he won't. They won't let him leave. They're not going to let him leave. Thailand will not. California driver's license, you just say, and they give you a commercial license. We haven't checked Google News. Oh, we haven't checked Google News in a long time. What's happening today? The only thing that's been on Google News has been Venezuela. So many dead people. Okay, the U.S. won Bosnia 2-0. That wasn't an overkill, but the U.S. is ahead. Venezuela responds. Venezuela's a major deal. So many people dead. There's really nothing in the news except Venezuela is the main news right now. Yeah, the biggest news is Venezuela. Oh, they ain't never gonna find everybody. It'll be, if you look at the buildings, half the damn, they just collapsed. Look at that. You ain't gonna find nobody in that pile of rubble. Time you do, they'll be putty. Ain't no way to find somebody. That's a high rise. How you gonna find somebody there? You ain't gonna find nobody there. Ain't no way. Even if you find somebody, you can't get them out. Look at here. You ain't gonna find anybody in this rubble. Ain't no way. Twisted. That's just, you ain't gonna find nobody. I seen a report this morning of China. The mother found her infant today. Did they? I don't know how many people were dead, but look at that. It's bad. That's probably the worst because their infrastructure was bad. That's about it. Sports is the number one story, that the U.S. beat Bosnia. What's happening locally? Saudi launches something new in Jubail. Iran attacks Saudi's Jubail chemical. When is that? That's old. That's April 7th. Why are we looking at April 7th news? We're looking at news from April. This is all April. It's not even refreshed. What's going on in the world? The news here is old. There's nothing really. All the news is the same shit being repeated over and over. Yeah, it's all the same old crap. The United States lost their birthrights. Oh, Well, that was a scam anyway. If you're pregnant and fly to any country, you get your baby gets citizenship. Come on, well, that's ultimate bullshit. Some other body. Oh, this lady was dead from the Venezuelan earthquake. Miss Gran Orlando Blascart Rodriguez found dead after the earthquake. Well, I'm sure there's a lot of famous people dead. This is the biggest story right now. Yeah, this is taking up the story of the world now. This is the story of the world. This dude that killed her. That's like the topping all the stories. There's your murder. It's the Seattle Pride Parade. Naked people on bicycles, little kids. They've been doing a naked ride. I think they do that damn thing. I think they do a naked ride in doesn't New Orleans have that ride? And so does New York. I don't know the purpose of a naked ride, but they've been doing that, God, 50 years. It's not like a new thing. It's been going on forever. I don't know how they get around it. We'll have justice. I hope they kill that guy. All right. I'm going to jump in the sea hour at 6:30 in the morning. Oh! Okay. Now after the bike ride, I'm going to jump in the shower and then head to work. See you folks later. Have a great day. I may be back on. I may not. I'm not sure. But I got to take a shower, start my day. I've already did my exercise. Now it's time to clean up. See you later, folks. Thanks for hanging out. We appreciate you. Take care. Mike, thank you.